hand in hand, and when it comes to parting with their toys, kids can have a hard time letting go. Nanny Rabina visited Leanne, a mom of 2 boys, to help her purge.
Okay, boys, can you come over here for a sec? It's time for us to go through some of your toys. Okay. I can get rid of all the dinosaurs, or just
a couple.
A couple? So we're gonna have to go through dinosaur by dinosaur? Yeah? Usually it's a battle. A lot of times, whether they currently play with it or not, they don't want to give it up no matter what.
It's hard because you like the toys because you either got them from a birthday or you got them from a gift or you bought them. And then when it's time to give them out, you're like, I spent like $10 on that toy.
So we have 3 bins, right? What do you think we're going to do with them? What do you think we should do with all your toys?
Sell.
So we're going to have one for sale. What do you think we should do with this one?
Donate.
Okay, let's donate it. Rotate, something you want to keep, put it in the rotate bin.
So that would probably be a sell.
A sell. Are you happy to sell?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But both of you have to agree, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they're old enough to understand about donating, about rotating, and about selling. I love the idea that they didn't want to just give it up. They don't mind donating, but they want to make money too. So, you know, we've got a couple of entrepreneurs over there.
Oh, this toy I don't use at all. I can give it away, and I could make a little bit money. And if it's something that me and Sky both want to sell, we could split the money. Either buy another toy or a video game. In my case, it would be a video game I'm going for. Mine would probably a stronger Nerf gun.
Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Nanny Rabina is here with me in studio now. So cute. And they were, you know what, they were willing to sort of rationalize. I understood the arguments they were making. It is tough for kids to part, but they're saying, listen, a lot of money was, you know, went into this.
Which
and
I love, because they recognize the fact that it was like $10.
Hello.
You know?
Yeah, that's nothing to play around with. So you got them to separate into donate, sell, and rotate. Yeah. We know what donation is. Beautiful that you can start teaching children that and give it to someone else who needs it. Selling it, for sure. Why not make a buck if it's in good condition?
You know what? This time of year, you're having garage sales, etc.
Yes.
So easy to sell.
Why not? Yeah. But the rotate. Can you explain that?
Yeah, and you know what? I tried to explain to the boys, and they couldn't grasp it at first because they thought I was going to take away the toys.
Right.
So you sort of have your area, and you decide this corner, and only this corner is for toys. Okay. Once it's full, you're done. You cannot put any more toys there. Okay. Then we have a box. So they're kind of thinking of keeping these, but they don't play with them all the time. Mm-hmm. In order to actually take these toys and put them there, they've got to lose some from there. Like, okay, well, these 3 shelves are full. Mm-hmm. So you've got to take something off this shelf and put it in this tote box in order to get something out of the rotating box.
So the rotating box, you can only take a toy out and one at a time and put something back in there.
You can put as many as you want, but you've got to take away some toys to put them back. So it's kind of getting the children used to that limited area also. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's full. In order for you to put toys there, you've got to pick 1 or 2 to take away.
Got it.
Well, I want 5 toys, then you have to lose 5 toys. Mm-hmm. So it kind of helps them separate themselves emotionally from their toys also. Right. Because, you know, we don't want them to become mini hoarders.
Right. And I mean, we could all do that in our closets. You don't need 36 pairs of black pants.
Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we were actually...
You probably need 2.
Yes.
Right? So you're not allowed to have any more than 2. You can take 1 out and put 1 in, but no more than 2.
And he had a hard time giving some of the things up. I said, you know, I've actually been through this. Yeah. I gave my girlfriend, she's actually in the audience, I gave her a purse once and then I wanted it back.
You're terrible.
I actually regretted giving her the purse, you know? So sometimes you really have a hard time because you want to get rid of it and then you regret it. I've done that a few times, yeah.
Did she give it back to you, or did you have the audacity to ask?
I did, and she gave it me back.
Oh my goodness. You should have kept her purse, Nanny Rabina's friend.
I've actually said to them,
that's hilarious.
Like, well, you know what? I think I'll use it. Same with a pair of shoes. I did the same.
Give it
I'm
back.
like, here, I don't wear them. And then when I saw them on her, I thought they looked good. And I'm like, maybe I should have them back. And I wanted them back.
At least you... I love you for admitting loving that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying there needs to be a specific space where the toys exist, and outside of that space, they do not roam.
That's right, because I think you've probably seen it yourself. You start off generally by saying, we have a playroom, or we'll have this corner of the basement, and this half is the man cave.
Yeah.
Now, some of you don't mind if it spills over and it's only the man cave, but eventually, the man usually loses his cave. That becomes a nice living area. So having the children then lose that space can be tough. So start off how you mean to go on and say, if this is the corner, and once you cannot pass that line, you know what, get a piece of that decorating tape. And this is your half. You cannot spill over. Because before you know it, toys can be everywhere all over the house. And you know what, it does affect your mood. Maybe you don't realize it until the cleaner comes and she puts everything away and you come into the house and you go, ah. You know, because
that is if you have a cleaner. If you're the cleaner.
If you're the cleaner, that's true. That you've got even
it's
more
really
work.
annoying.
Yeah, so you want to, you know, just separate that area and tell the children they have to stay contained here.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, you say don't give in to temper tantrums at the store. I already know all about this, and I never would give in to a temper tantrum at the store. But what more do you want to say about that? Like, what does that do if you do it?
Well, you see, I've witnessed this a few times where you've been in the store and just for quietness, they'll grab a toy. Well, you know what? Who's responsible for the mounting of the toys now? It wasn't the child.
Right.
Ultimately, it's the parents, because you're the ones that actually go out and get it.
Yeah.
So really, it comes down to you not giving in for every whim that your child asks for. And also, every time they ask for something, don't keep giving in to temper tantrums and buying them off. Basically, what I'm saying also is it would be much better if you gave your children time over the toys, because that's basically what it comes down to.
That's asking too much, Rabina.
Just what they want.
Come on.
Let me tell you, that one-on-one will last 20 minutes, the toy will last 5, and then they'll be playing with the box and not the toy. So, you know, that's what it comes down to. Basically, if you spend more time with your children and actually playing with the toys, I'm not saying don't play with toys, but they become so overwhelming also that they get that many, they don't even play with them.
I don't know about you.
They walk over them and they get kicked around, and the kids, if they get too many, they don't even know where to start.
They're too overwhelmed.
Yes,
so I don't know about other parents out there, but I find my kids are not that much into their toys. They're not.
No.
But I don't really buy them that many toys. I'll tell you what gets us every time. It's the birthday parties. So birthday parties and Christmas, and then we've got a big family, and we invite, you know, everybody to the birthday parties. So I found this new thing, and I just have to get organized enough to do it. It's a birthday invitation where you get people to donate funds. Half of that money goes to one big toy your child picks, and the other half goes to a charity of their choice.
Fantastic idea.
It's called Eco-Age, I believe it is, and a lot of the kids at my kids' school have done that, and I haven't done it yet, and I need to do that so there aren't 15 new gifts coming in. The presents and the loot bags are enough to destroy your entire house.
Oh yeah, well,
like it's just so much stuff,
especially if you have a baby at home, because you tend to get a lot of silly little knickknacks. Yeah. And when did that come from? That's been around for years, but when did it become the child whose birthday it is? Every child went home with a gift. I don't know.
We had loot bags growing up. They just weren't as big as they are now.
It wasn't in the UK, and I think it came from North America to the UK.
Probably.
UK,
We're into consumption.
You went home with a balloon and a piece of cake.
That's true. Half a hot dog. Half a hot dog.